Welcome to Camping Cooking on the Beach. This is Tim. I'm the long-standing chef for the Skagit Valley Hospital. It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to wear my sunglasses. And we actually cook our food today on the fire, and we're going to prepare a Philly steak sandwich. We also have a omelet that can be cooked on the fire. Very simple. You see, it's going to be fantastic. And we also do for dessert a banana with marshmallows and chocolate. How can somebody resist this? But I want to show you how to build a proper fire first. So I'm going to go down here, and what we have is the first is the tinder. That's a dry, grassy material. Then we have the kindling, that's very fine wood. So we're going to put this in here. And we always want to make sure that we have the wind direction in our mind, because we need wind and therefore a little bit of oxygen. So first we place the kindling right over it in a teepee kind of a style, so the flame can reach it best, and we don't want to put anything more in because then we put too much weight on it. And I use the lighter here, so I don't have to, it can go in pretty nice and deep. And we'll try to get it lighted up here, and I hope it works. Here we go. See a little smoke coming. That's a good sign. And that's the really old-fashioned making a fire, campfire, with the natural material. We don't use any paper. And as you can see right next to me, when you're dealing with campfires, always have your gloves, because you're dealing with hot items, you're dealing with splintery wood. Always good to have some heavy, nice leather gloves. That helps you a lot. So we have a good fire going here, and we're going to put some more kindling on it. And the goal is, when we make this fire, that we don't want to really cook on the open flame. We're going to use coals, the coals that you maybe used from home cooking on the barbecue. This will give us the optimal fire. We don't have any burning issue with flames and getting your pots too dirty. That's another thing. So we're going to have this. And what I also have, you might not see it right now, but I also have a bucket of water right next to me for safety, in case something needs to be taken out right away. And safety first, as you know. So the next level would be this style, the size of the wood that we can put on. And so you see, we work our way out from small to bigger, and build this fire. Here we go. Could use some of the kindling up. Will help us to get started faster. And as you can see, this is a nice fire pit. It's safe. There's no way that the fire can spread. Always keep that in mind for safety, especially in the summertime. And obviously, make sure there's no fire ban in place at the time. And today there's not. It's a beautiful sunny day. And now we just have to be a little patient. Here we actually have a little bit of driftwood you can put on there. The kids can help you find it on the beach, keep them busy. It's going to be a great day. And we could have put some more on here. And that will probably one more piece, and this will probably do the trick. And then later we're able to move this device over it to get the heat going, to put our items on there. And I show you very easy tricks. I can show you how to heat up cans without even getting your pans dirty. You just have can and water, put them in there. Like I said, aluminum foil is your best friend, what we're doing today, because you can cook most of the items in aluminum foil. And you can prepare everything at home and prepare in advance, keep it nice and safe in your cooler, keep it at 40 degrees. That's important. And the good thing too is, if you have small portions, that every family member can have their own desire, whatever they like to eat. And somebody likes chicken, the other one likes pork, or whatever it is, and mark them and heat them up. And later on, when the fire is perfect, we start cooking. While the fire is becoming just perfect, I'm going to show you what we're going to actually cook on the fire. But before we do this, I show you a little trick. You see, this is a plastic picnic table, perfect for out here in Camino. I'm going to show you how to make the cutting board from preventing from slipping and sliding. All I do is I have a wet rag, and I put it underneath there. That creates a nice anti-slipping surface. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a Philly steak sandwich that's perfect for camping. Prepare it at home and have it in a cooler, have it all nice and safe, cool, temperatures are right, you keep it under 40 degrees, 41 degrees, and therefore you do safe cooking actually also in the wilderness, in the campground, wherever you are. What we need for this, obviously, you know the ingredients. We have roast beef, we have peppers and onions, and we have Swiss cheese. So first thing I'm going to show you how to you cut the ends off like this, and look at this. Takes a little bit of practice. Obviously, ideally you have a skinny long knife and you go kind of inside the bread and starts run the knife around it, and therefore you create what I call a little bit of a cavity to stuff all your wonderful fillings in. And you do it from both sides. You see that came out very nice. And you could actually use the end of a wooden spoon to push some of the bread out if you feel more comfortable doing so. So just keep your fingers up there, make sure the knife's not cutting you. Basically, all we're doing right now is we're creating a hole to stuff all our ingredients into the bread. So I'm going to grab the peppers real quick, show you how to cut this, put this aside. And we don't need all of it, of course, but just a little bit of that. And we're going to cut it safely. And again, you can do this all at home, so you don't have to cook in the wild. You can enjoy your camping trip, just do a little prep at home, and you're all done with it. And and the other advantage is, this item is, if one family member likes chicken, the other one likes beef, the other one likes maybe vegetarian, you can have each package ready for each family member, friend, whoever comes with you to stuff your Philly sandwich. So maybe one more piece of meat here, the nice beef. So we have the beef. Now we're going to do the onions. A little bit of onions. Put this aside. And the last thing is our cheese. Everybody likes cheese. Swiss is a traditional, but you can also obviously use cheddar cheese, Havarti, or whatever your preference will be. So we're gonna cut it, and you can even use shredded one if you can skip that part of the production. So we're gonna take our bread, and we have all these wonderful ingredients right here, and we just do it like you shove it into the bread, and it creates a sandwich, like I said, on both sides. And you can use a wooden spoon, the end of a handle of this, and then so it's about halfway in. Then we turn it over to the other side and create our ingredients. And if you can have a great idea, maybe do some jalapenos in there, maybe some more garlic. I just give you an idea what to do on your next camping trip. So we just did a little bit more to show you how we do it perfectly. So we're going to move this aside. And what we do next is I'm going to have a little bit of butter here that I melted before we started. And I'm going to brush a little bit of butter on there that will make the bread nice and crispy when it comes off the fire. Just rub it, use a pastry brush, put it on there, and you're done with that. Next thing will be, we use parchment paper. And parchment, I'll have to lean over here. Parchment paper is very important, and I'll tell you why. Parchment paper will prevent the aluminum foil stick to the bread, and it will therefore keep it nice and easy for you to work with. So I roll the bread into parchment paper. So you see, put it in there. The piece is a little big, but it won't hurt. Like this, create a little pouch. Next thing is we're going to use the aluminum foil. Heavy duty if you have, that's the best choice. Just place it right in here. Roll it together. There's no really a particular art way to do it. And so you see, this is a package now that you can have ready in your cooler, in your refrigerator at home before you leave on your trip. You mark the name on the top. This is for Tom, for Steve, for whoever's have it. And then we put it in the fire, and everybody's looking forward to have that. Now we're going to do the next thing. So I'm going to put this aside, and the next thing will be an omelet. If you go camping, you have raw eggs, you want to crack it, and it's all that big mess in the morning. And what I'm going to show you is you can make the omelet pre-made. You use a Ziploc bag, have all the ingredients in there, and all you need to do is, when it's done, we just dip it in hot water, and it will create this perfect, well, almost perfect, but for camping, perfect omelet. And I'll show you how. So we're going to have our eggs here. Obviously, you're going to crack this, and again, you can do this at home. Just crack the eggs in there. Oh, there's a little shell there. It comes with the territory. And one more egg over here. I guess today everybody wants a little share here. That's all good. We're gonna whip it up. Everybody done that before, I'm sure. And here we have our favorite ingredients. We have a little sausage left over. We have a little bacon here. Everybody likes bacon. Bacon in there. And here we have our sausage. All you do is you cut it all the hard. You can just keep your life. You can maybe cut it in half first. Gonna cut it like this, and then sideways. And again, you can put all the ingredients, your favorite ingredients in there that you like, whatever your family likes best. Peppers, onions, Havarti, cheese, any cheese you like. There's endless possibilities. So obviously here I'm gonna put the sausage in there. It's a classic omelet, the camping one, where you're really hungry because you're doing a lot of things. And of course I'm gonna add a little bit of a cheese here. I'm gonna grab this from my side there, right here, and put this over. And you don't even have to worry about cut it too fine, because when the heat hits it, it will melt right beautiful into the egg. So we mix this all up, as you can see here, and a little salt and pepper there, pepper, a little salt, pepper. Here we go. Our camping equipment always works best. And so here we have the Ziploc bag, and this is 3 eggs, so that's a nice size omelet. We'll open it up. It's a little windy right now. We're gonna put it right in here. Hold on. It's all in there. And again, the best thing is you do it at home. It's safe, it's clean. You don't have to worry about it at the campsite. You just close it up, make sure it's really closed, get some extra air out, push it down, close it, and this omelet is ready to go into the hot water we're going to show you later. Okay. Next thing is our chicken. It's a main dish. We have breakfast, we have lunch, and now we're going to do a chicken dish. Chicken dish, very simple again. All we need is aluminum foil. And the aluminum foil, as you can tell by now, is our best friend when we do camping. There's no doubt about it. Here we go. And again, I use a parchment paper to prevent the chicken from sticking to it. So all I have is a chicken breast, skinless, boneless, right over here. And we add our rosemary. It's a rosemary fresh from the yard. You can use dry, you can use other herbs if you prefer, but rosemary and garlic, we have garlic, goes very well together. Put a little bit in there, a little fresh garlic. And here I have my potatoes. So what I did with the potatoes, actually I pre-steamed them, so therefore they won't turn brown or dark, and they cook very fast. So by the time the chicken is ready, the potatoes are just savory, they're just perfect to eat. All you do is you open your package and you have a full meal ready for you to eat. No mess, you don't have to worry about it. So all we do is like put these potatoes in there. And again, you can add things, your perfect, whatever you prefer, a little salt and pepper the other side. And now we close it as a little pouch, like a little Christmas package. Close the ends in. I'm going to move my width here, and we fold it in. Create that package. Tuck in the ends, like you can see. This side in, and it's all ready to go. And again, what you do at home, do it in advance, write on what's in it, and put it in the refrigerator, keep it nice and cold. Then you can transport it in your cooler, all safe. Perfect way to do it. Our last thing, kids will love in particular, is our dessert. What we're gonna do is a banana, chocolate chips, we have marshmallows, and that's all really we need. So we have our little office knife, and what I do is I'm gonna cut the banana open on the top, basically create a little lid, because we want to cram all these wonderful ingredients right in there. We don't need that skin. We take a little bit of the valuable banana flesh out here. So cut a little bit in the middle. That will give us room to give us room for the chocolate chips. So we're gonna squeeze them in there, and kids love that. So kids gonna help you with that. They're gonna look forward to it, and they like to play with chocolate. They probably eat while they're doing it, but that's okay. You know, we go camping, we want to have fun. So, and we're gonna put the marshmallows in there, and now we have our perfect package ready. And all we need is a little bit of aluminum foil. And we're going to place our banana in the aluminum foil, roll it up, and it's ready for our fire. And we're ready to go. And we're going to walk over there and put them in the fire. Since we packed it all up now, we are ready to put it in the wonderful fire. Not wonderful, but it's perfect because the coals all burned down. It's no more open flame, has a great heat right now. So, and we have a hot water boiling over the top. It's just simmering, it doesn't boil in a roaring boil. So this is for our omelet in a Ziploc. We're gonna place this very carefully in the water and make sure that the plastic doesn't hang over. So we fold it in a little bit. It's waterproof, no problem there. And here is our Philly steak sandwich. We put it right there where the coals are. Here's our chicken breast. I can't wait to taste that. And our banana. The banana is the one who needs the least heat. And good, when you go camping, always obviously use some nice gloves. So they're heavy, they will protect you from the heat, from coals. And so we add a little bit of coals over the top, a little bit here, so it's cooking nice. And the chicken breast will take about 15 to 20 minutes. Same thing with the Philly steak. The banana is probably ready in about 15 to 10 minutes. So we're able to enjoy this, and we're gonna have so much fun eating it. I can't wait. Well, the cooking time is up, and I have my plates ready, and we're gonna eat those wonderful treats. I have my gloves here, I have my tongs, so we're gonna keep it safe. I'm gonna grab our chicken breast, put it right here. We have our banana right here, Philly steak, and of course our wonderful omelet. Look at this, a magical omelet. It's got a little wet, so that's okay. So I'm gonna use my glove to prevent any burns from fire. Put it off. So what we're gonna do now is we open up the packages and show what a wonderful items we have right now. There's a little water sometimes in the back, but that's okay. So you cut the bag open because you don't want to reuse it anyway, so they're going to be discharged. One more time, get all the water off the plate. Maybe tilt it a little bit. Here we go. And slip the omelet right on your plate. Oh, there was more water, but that's okay because all you have to do is drain it out, slip the omelet on your plate, and you will be the king making breakfast. They say, how do you were able to make an omelet like this while we're camping? Look at this. Next thing is our Philly steak. And keep in mind, if you have kids, they're all excited and want to eat right away. These things can be very hot, straight from the ovens. So we want to make sure that you check first. We're going to cut the parchment away. The bread is nice and crusty. And I'm going to give you a little bit of, cut it open, so you can see how wonderful everything is smooth. Again, keep the kids away in the beginning, or somebody who's too eager to see nice and melted. That's how we like it. It's pretty hot right now, so there's plenty of time to wait before it cools down to eat safe. Next thing is dessert. You know, a lot of people eat their dessert first. Why not here camping? Same thing. Here's our banana. And we're gonna open it up and it's turned black. That's absolutely normal. That's what I expect it to be. So we're gonna roll it around a little bit. And here we have it. So all you do right now, all you need is a spoon, and you just take it and eat it. And it's going to be so delicious, unbelievable delicious. So we're going to keep that here for you to look at. Last thing is our chicken breast. We're going to open the package. Again, if there's any steam in there, make sure it will good. That's why the parchment is a kind of a safety thing there. Here we are. Here's our chicken. Nicely, the potatoes are cooked. The rosemary have the flavor in there, and the chicken is right underneath there. Let me cut it open for you. All cooked all the way through, as you can tell, and it's perfect to eat. It's flavor, it's tender. I can't wait to get my fork and my knife on there, and the potatoes obviously goes with it. Just perfect. And talking about the fire now burnt down. We can add more to it. And one thing I want to mention out to our viewers is always nice, or it was important to have a bucket of water next to you with a camp. campfire for safety reasons. That's I think that's a very smart idea in case there is a little bit of a fire going out of control. As you can see, this is a nice contained fire pit, but you might have areas where you don't have that option, so make sure you have a little safety there. Also, what safety is about your own skin. You know, we're living in Washington State, and a lot of days, as you all know, it's overcast and it's dewy, but a lot of people forget to put sun lotion on. So it's very important that you put your sun lotion on and protect your skin, especially when you're outdoor camping, and do those activities, because we want you safe and do all these wonderful activities in the open nature. Yeah, so we're ready to eat. I hope you learned something from this show tonight, and try this at home, try this in the field. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.